Over the past 6 months, I've drastically changed the lives of 43 complete strangers by turning them into millionaires. That's right, millionaires. And just to reiterate, I didn't know any of these people, not a single one of them. All 43 of these now millionaires were to me total strangers just half a year ago. And guess what? Now it's your turn to join the Millionaires Club.
Hey, you made it. I'm thrilled that you're finally here because believe it or not, I've been waiting for you. And you'll find out why in a minute. And trust me, if you like money as much as I do, you'll be just as excited as I am right now. But before I explain why I'm so excited for you today, I want to ask you a question. Now, pay close attention because only a few people around the world know what's really going on. And virtually every single one of them are keeping their mouth shut about it. Did you know that the world has become so hyper-connected and it's moving so fast that right now the first 5 clicks you take each morning can largely determine your outcome in life? And did you know that by clicking 5 very specific things each morning, you could boost your income by $5,000 each and every day? Yes, I know it sounds strange, but I'm going to prove it to you. And if you stick with me for a few minutes, and this is why I'm so excited today, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what you need to do to turn your first 5 clicks each morning into $5,000 or more. That's right. 5 clicks is all it takes to take your life from wherever it is now into a whole new dimension of wealth, freedom, and luxury you've ever only dreamed of. But you gotta pay close attention because today is the final day and this breakthrough new system is going to be available to the public for free. I guess you're probably wondering, what's in it for me? We'll all cover that in just a moment. But first tell me, is earning $5,000 each and every day something that might interest you? Of course it does. Everybody loves money and there's absolutely no shame in wanting to have some extra cash to spend, right? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what you'll need to do. It just takes a few clicks with your mouse or just a few taps on your phone or tablet. Let me stress, this is totally unlike anything else you've ever seen before. Now, if at any point during this presentation you want to skip ahead of the pack and start using this breakthrough new system to start earning $5,000 per day, all you have to do is register with your name and email in the form you see next to the video, and your spot will be secured immediately. However, if you want to learn a bit more before joining us, then keep watching because things are about to get really interesting. Are you ready? Great. Then let's move on. Now let me start by saying that I know for a fact you're going to love what I'm about to share with you today because of 3 reasons. First of all, it works. It works no matter who you are, where you live, or how old you are, and it works no matter how many times you've failed before. If you use this system, you will make money. Lots of it, every single day. The second reason you're going to love this is because it's absolutely free. That's right, it won't cost you a single red cent to discover how to turn a few clicks of your mouse into $5,000 or more every day. Just like me and a handful of others are already doing. And finally, the third reason you're going to love this is because there is absolutely no risk involved. In a minute, I'll show you why using this system makes it mathematically impossible to lose money. However, before I hand everything over to you, let me tell you who I am and what I do and why it's so important that you're here today. My name is David Richmond, and I'm a self-made multimillionaire, and my road to wealth and freedom is probably one of the weirdest stories you've ever heard. It started almost by accident. I was around 10 years old when my parents drove me to visit an estranged uncle that the entire family knew was Crazy Arthur. I'd never seen this guy before. Heck, I didn't even know he existed. But there we were. Crazy Arthur lived in a small, isolated cabin right smack in the middle of nowhere. The whole place was dark, unkempt, and it smelled like mud, firewood, and pinto beans. But what I remember the most was the sheer amount of books this weird uncle had. His place was like a small library in the middle of the woods. Once we were inside, Crazy Arthur asked me what I liked, and I shyly said puzzles. We were at his place for a couple of hours, and just as we were about to drive away, my uncle shouted, "Hey, wait up!" He ran out to our car, he handed me 2 dusty old books and said, "Hey kid, these are the real puzzles. Enjoy." I would have normally dumped the books, but there was something in the way he said it that intrigued me. So I started reading them. The books were about spies, ciphers, code breaking, and it was because of those books that my lifelong passion for cryptography was born. I became obsessed and I read every book about it. And I don't want to brag, but I got pretty good at it too. Breaking secret codes was my obsession. I kept a diary with my progress. Every single entry was encrypted. I used everything from the simplest form of Morse code to super advanced route ciphers and other transposition codes. And when I say that I got good, I'm serious about it. I didn't go to college. I applied to a few of them, but right after high school and to this day, I don't know how or why, I got offered a job at the NSA's Digital Counterintelligence Division to help with pattern detection and code breaking. I was happy at first and I learned a lot, but it was a lonely and very time-consuming job. And the money wasn't all that great. So after 15 years in service, I decided it was time to go. I wanted money, lots of it. And fortunately, I knew exactly what to do to get it. One of the things I did over the years to keep my mind sharp was monitor the world's markets to spot patterns and trends, trying to identify what would be profitable trades and investments. I even came up with a few computer algorithms that automated the entire thing for me. Now, at the time, I didn't know if they would work in a real-life scenario. These were all tests, but it was as good a time as any to put them to the test. A trial by fire, if you will. It wasn't easy. The algorithms worked, but the process required too much of my own time and effort to run effectively. And after almost 2 years of tweaking, fine-tuning, and writing code, I finally did it. A completely automated money-making machine that scours the world's markets, analyzes millions of data points, and uses artificial intelligence and state-of-the-art algorithms to predict surefire winning operations. And then takes care of the grunt work of actually placing the trades at the very precise times to ensure maximum profitability. If it's in any doubt whatsoever, crypto trader will not place the trade. This level of security can only be achieved by analyzing data at the deepest level in the fastest possible time. It really is a very simple process that we've adopted. If in doubt, don't trade. The risk is completely eliminated. Probably the most challenging part about it was scaling up the system from earning a few $100 a week to a few $1,000 a day. But once it was tweaked to perfection, man, it was a sight to see. Best of all, the system requires virtually no effort to get going in producing large amounts of money. In fact, it takes about 5 clicks of a mouse and that's it. Once unleashed, hundreds of times per hour, massive amounts of data gets processed in real time to identify surefire profit opportunities with surgical accuracy. And to honor its origin, I decided to call my system the Crypto Trader by Richmond Ventures. And let me tell you, it has gotten so good, in fact, that even for new accounts, Crypto Trader generates just over $5,000 in pure profit each and every day, automatically. And like I said before, it takes just a few clicks each day to set it all in motion. Plus, it gets even better for advanced users because a handful of associates who already have access to the system and place higher value trades are raking in as much as $45,000 daily. But I don't want to confuse you, so I'll leave those guys out of the picture for now. Because they're not the rule, they're the exception. The rule is that new accounts, like the one you'll have access to in a few minutes, generates just over $5,000 per day. And I'm not just saying that, in fact. Here, let me prove it to you. Just last week, I performed an awesome experiment. I randomly selected a control group of 20 people from 20 different countries, and I gave them access to Crypto Trader. It was a very random group, men and women of all ages, from all walks of life, from radically different cultural backgrounds. Dentists, accountants, dry cleaners, taxi drivers, high school dropouts, they're all in there. I wanted the group to be as diverse as possible, and my only requisite for joining this was that none of them could have any previous experience with trading. So, I sent the group a short 5-minute video with instructions on how to set up their accounts, and I personally added $250 of seed money into every one of their accounts. If they were about to start trading online, they needed something to trade with, right? That's just how things work. Anyway, I arranged things so that they would all start trading last Monday, and at the end of the week, I pulled a report from the system to see how things went for the group. This is the report I got Friday night. In this column, you can see their name, then their country, and then here the day of the week, the number of potentially profitable trades that Crypto Trader found for each account, and finally, the total earned each day. So let's take a closer look. Here's Angela from Trinidad and Tobago. On Monday, Crypto Trader found 204 trades for her, and the total earnings that day were $5,617 in pure profit. Not bad at all, huh? Next, we have Roy. He's a college student from Stockholm in Sweden. On Monday, Crypto Trader found a total of 197 trades and earned him a total of $5,212. And next, we have Mark, a mobile phone store clerk from Scotland. He got exactly 200 trades and made $5,048 on Monday alone. You get the point, right? If I scroll down the list, you can see that each and every one of these group participants earned $5,000 or more on their very first day. And if I jump over to any other day of the week, the results are the same. Constant daily earnings of $5,000 or more being wired straight into their bank accounts each and every day. In fact, a few people from this test group got back to me via video conference to share their experience with Crypto Trader. Here's what they said.
Hey David, it's Sasha from Greensburg, and I just wanted to touch base and say thank you for giving me the opportunity to use Crypto Trader because it has really changed my life around. As you know, I worked as a supermarket cashier at night while studying to become a nurse during the day and taking care of my disabled mom in between. It was tough, getting only a few hours of sleep per day, rushing all the time, and never having any time for myself. In a matter of days, Crypto Trader changed that around. I was able to quit my job, spend more time with my mom, sleep like a normal person again, and will be taking a much-needed vacation soon to boot. So seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Hi, it's Peter from Cleveland, and I'm shooting this quick video to thank you for giving me access to your Crypto Trader system. I gotta be honest with you, when I first found out about it, I called BS. I mean, making $5,000 per day sounded like total malarkey to me. But that night I had a couple beers of me and I wanted to prove you wrong, so I reluctantly signed up. The next day when I got home after work and logged in my bank to pay the electric bill, I couldn't believe my eyes. I had an extra $5,000, and then I remembered Crypto Trader. Man, this thing actually works. I mean, it's amazing, really. I've only used it for a couple weeks and I've already made more money from it than I do busting my butt at work for months. Using the cash, I've already finished paying off my truck, bought myself that ridiculously large plasma TV that I've always wanted, and I'm doing some much needed renovations around the house. And get this, I'm actually thinking about adding a new pool for the summer. Thank you so much for proving me wrong and making all this possible.
Man, I just love getting videos like that. Now tell me, wouldn't you just love to have $5,000 wired daily into your bank account? If you had the chance and started getting that kind of money starting today, would it have a positive impact on your life? Of course it would. And just so you know, let me be clear that $5,000 per day is the bare starting minimum. If you're stuck doing a job you hate and looking for a way out of the rat race, this is for you. If you're sick and tired of feeling broke and scraping by to pay off the bills, this is for you. If you're unemployed and in need of a good way to earn money fast, this is for you. In short, no matter where you are in life right now, and even if you have no particular skills and zero previous experience, you can make money, lots of it, using this system. Richmond Ventures is my own personal company that I've grown from nothing to a current value of over $453 million US. My personal fortune, as you're about to see, is in excess of $200 million. Because of the massive success of Crypto Trader, my financial team and I are now planning for Richmond Ventures to go public. And when we do, we stand to make a windfall of over $1 billion when we float. That's great news for you too, because when you join me today, not only will you be making this life-changing money, but you'll also be in for a nice slice of the action when Richmond Ventures goes public. Yep, with Crypto Trader, you can actually earn much more money than you've ever imagined. In fact, let me show you what the system has already done for me. I'll do that by logging into one of my bank accounts. Here's the screen. My personal access information is blurred out for obvious reasons, but here. I click the login button and now I'm inside the online banking screen. If you take a look at this list, you'll see the transfers this bank account receives every day from Crypto Trader. They're all ranging between $30,000 and $50,000. And can you see this number right here? That's right. This one account out of the 7 others that I have with different banks is showing a balance of just over $142 million. Pretty neat, isn't it? Best of all, I'm not doing anything different. All this money is coming into my bank account using the exact same system that you'll be getting access to today. Now, let me be perfectly clear. I'm not showing you these numbers to impress you, but to impress upon you the raw power that the crypto trader system has to completely transform your life. From wherever you are right now and into a position of true financial freedom. Better yet, you'll be able to be in that position with just a few clicks of your mouse each day. That's right. All you need to do each morning is wake up, grab your computer, phone, or tablet, and with just a few clicks, unleash Crypto Trader. As soon as you do, the system will start scouring the world's markets using its algorithms to analyze millions of data pieces in real time, looking for specific patterns that are clear tells of how a specific trade is going to turn out when it happens, and it ensures profitability. And this takes place several hundred times per day, winning trade after trade after trade, and earning you enough money to realize your dreams faster than you ever thought possible. I mean, $5,000 may not seem like much. You probably have that in your bank account right now. However, $5,000 per day, that's a whole different ballgame. It's $100,000 per month, or $1.2 million per year. However you want to see it, it's still a lot of money. It's enough to completely change the lifestyle of most people, right? Think about it. What would you do with an extra $5,000 being wired each day into your bank account? Would you head out to the dealer to start driving that car of your dreams? Would you hop online to search for that dream home you've always wanted? Would you travel the world? I'm sure you already have a few ideas of what you do with this kind of money, right? Well, the good news is that all these ideas and all these dreams are now within your grasp. And Crypto Trader is going to help you get them starting today. Best of all, it's not going to cost you a single dollar. That's right. You're going to get access to a full, unrestricted, and unlimited Crypto Trader account right now. Absolutely free. Well, to be honest, it's sort of free. Let me explain. Very soon, probably in a few more months, I'm going to reach billionaire status. That's right, billionaire with a B. And once you reach that status, once you start to network with other billionaires, you're expected to help others, do some type of good to the world. Now, most billionaires set up foundations or just give out money to different charities. Others get involved and move to an impoverished African country to build schools, churches, and infrastructure. But I've decided to go a different route. I've decided to create a group of 100 millionaires that are willing to do some kind of good to the world. And that is where you come in. I'm willing to give you free, unrestricted, and unlimited access to the Crypto Trader system right now. And you can profit from it as much as you want for as long as you want, to the tune of $5,000 or more per day, every single day. However, in return, once you reach millionaire status, you need to be willing to help out others or do some sort of good to the world. It may be giving something to charity. It may be getting involved to feed the homeless. You may help kids, veterans, the elderly. I don't care who or how, as long as you help someone in need. Now tell me, do those terms sound fair and square to you? You don't have to do it right away or anything. You can take care of yourself and your family first. But then, once you have all the stuff you want and reach millionaire status, would you be willing to help out? If you are, then you are exactly who I'm looking for. And all you have to do to get started right now is enroll yourself on this page by entering your name and email in the form you see next to this video. Once you do, you'll be taken to a new page with precise video instructions on how to get the Crypto Trader up and running and making you $5,000 or more every single day. And let me be perfectly clear about something. The spots to join this very select group will naturally run out quickly, and I will not open any more. No ifs, ands, or buts. So if you're here and watching this video, you're one of the lucky few who are in the right place at the right time, and you need to act fast. So for your own sake and for your family's sake, don't let this rare opportunity pass you by. Secure your spot to start using Crypto Trader right now by entering your name and email address in the form next to the video. And be sure you don't hesitate, not even for a minute, because the last few spots are going to fill up really fast. And once the doors are shut, I won't be opening them again. Seriously, There's no excuse for you not to grab your spot and start using Crypto Trader to transform your lifestyle $5,000 at a time. I mean, you've dreamed about it for so long, and now everything you've dreamed about, everything you've ever wanted, it's finally within your grasp. You are here. You are finally at the gates of true wealth and financial freedom. Now it's only a matter of crossing over, and I'm here to help you do it. The house, the car, the dream vacations, it's all yours if you really want it. And all you need to do now is register. Secure your spot to use Crypto Trader to profit wildly. Think about it for a second. You're here. You've watched this entire video presentation. So don't let self-doubt get in the way and sabotage your success once again. This is your chance. Grab it now. Listen, if there's anything I've learned in this journey, it's that money loves speed. So go ahead. The sooner you register and get Crypto Trader set up, the faster you'll start earning money, gaining real financial freedom, and achieving your dreams. Go on. Register now, and I'll see you inside.